What are some lessons learned that I've learned along the way with new construction, working with clients, building from the ground up, meaning from a dirt build, or versus a home that's an inventory home that's already spec'd out and already under construction? Well, there's major differences between the both, and one definitely will take a lot longer than the other. Being a dirt build, you're looking upwards of 6 to 9 months to complete. And if it's already under construction, you're looking at 1 to 2 months, maybe 3 months tops, and you can move right into that home. What about pricing? Is it cheaper to build a home from the ground up or buy a home that's already inventoried out and ready to be built? Well, it depends. And I've been into scenarios where it's cheaper for each on different time spans. You see, in 2021 and 2022, when homes were flying off the market, if you built from the ground up, meaning a dirt build, you can customize everything. Your wait time was upwards of 12 months, sometimes 16 months. It wasn't a quick build at all. One major advantage of this was pricing was going up so fast that people that locked into these earlier pricing saw upwards of $50,000, $75,000 difference from when the home was finished being built versus when they contracted on it. However, understand this, the builder's contract always favors the builder. You can't change it. You cannot negotiate that contract. Contract is what it is. So you're going to go in there understanding there's 50 plus pages of a builder contract that favors the builder. And one of the stipulations in there says there's a price adjustment clause, meaning if there's so much percent that the builder's lost during construction, they have the option to take that home back from you, give you back your earnest money, and they'll sell that at market value. I would say half the builders have that contract clause in there, maybe even more now. It's not a very favorable contract for the consumer, and there are some lawsuits that are happening right now that might pave the way in the future how that contract's drawn up. If a contract's in way too much in favor of the builder and it's not benefiting the client at all, a lot of times courts will side either splitting it or go towards the client side because you got to play fair ball here. You can't just try to get everything you want on the builder. Let's just say inventory homes. Most of the time, you're going to save the most money buying an inventory home because the builders, production builders, buy everything in bulk. So all their materials and all their lumber and all the labor is, and I say labor because you got people that are working on these homes constantly. The material is going to be at a discount. Look at just assuming you're buying it at a wholesaler, you're getting a fraction of the cost for that material, and you're able to build multiple homes throughout the community with that same lumber or the same granite or whatever the case is. So you do save a good chunk of money. I would say on average it's 25% cheaper than dirt builds right now. So I guess the moral of the story is it kind of depends on the timing of the year, and it's always good to advise your realtor, say, hey, if I want to save money, should I go for an inventory or a dirt build? And I'll advise you, hey, this time of year, right now, inventory homes, you're saving upwards of 30%, especially if you buy a home that's at the end of the quarter. They might want to sell more homes to get better quarterly earnings on their profit shares. And again, boiling it down to it just depends. Always having a realtor on your side will save you so much money building a home. One of the largest assets you'll ever purchase in your life. Make sure you got a good realtor on your side advising you all throughout the way. Hope this message helps, and I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Reach out if you have any questions. Take care.